This video is brought to you by the Affinity Trading Institute. TradeZero is the preferred trading software of Affinity, but you can use any software that you're comfortable with. This video will talk about upgrading the TradeZero software. When you start TradeZero, first thing it does that you don't notice behind the scenes, it goes out and checks if there's any upgrades available. If there is not, it will simply take you to the login screen. As you can see, it's telling us that version 2.0.322 is available, but I'd like to proceed to the download page to upgrade. If you don't want to, just click no, it'll take you to the login page. If you click yes, it's going to take you to the TradeZero website. And what you want to do is go to the bottom and search for, or look for, not search for, the link that says Download Zero Pro. I'll click on that link. And it tells you the list of features that they've added to the software. It tells you about the new version and that some of the new features that have been created. And you can read these: fast stochastic indicator in a chart, slow stochastic indicator in a chart, revamped hotkeys. This update makes the platform totally keyboard driven. So you can see these are here. Read them, decide if you'd like to upgrade. If you don't upgrade. Okay, if you do, download the software, which is what we're going to do, and go through the process. The new features we will review at Affinity and come up with new videos to discuss those features and how they might help your trading. So I'll simply click download, and again, I'm running Internet Explorer. So when you download a file in Internet Explorer, you get the security warning, as you can see at the bottom. Do I want to run or save the file? Okay, and it's secure, so this type of file could harm your computer. Now, I know that the software is okay because I'm going to this site intentionally. So I'm going to go ahead and download that and run it. So simply clicking run, and it scans it. Now, it will take as long as it takes depending on your internet connection. Some people have faster connections than others. That is outside of the scope of this, and I'm not going to talk about that. So you can see this is taking more than a few seconds, probably maybe 8 or 10 seconds, and as you can see, the Windows installer is starting. So it's getting ready to upgrade my software. And this is a typical installation. You can typically go with the defaults. Where do you want to put the files when it installs them? For non-technical people, it doesn't matter. That sticks file, it puts files out on your computer that it takes and then says, okay, now upgrade the software. So I'm just going to go with the defaults. I will click next. No reason for me to change it. Okay, and as you can see, TradeZero is being installed. Okay, and then you'll see this toolbar or progress bar will show up as it's progressing because it has to go out and upgrade your software. Typically, upgrades are cumulative so that it has all the features that you currently have plus the new features. Now, I can't tell you again how long this is going to take. So what I'm going to do is pause the video, and I will start it up again when it starts, the upgrade is complete. Okay, as you can see, it's installing. That pause was about 30 seconds. So I paused the recording for 30 seconds because there's no point in wasting anyone's time sitting and watching my screen do absolutely nothing. So as you can see, the progress bar is telling us, please wait, and it's giving you an indication how long this will take. Once again, I'm going to pause the video while it's installing so we don't waste anyone's time, mine or yours. As you can see, it's continuing to install. About another 30 seconds it took to get to this point, and I restarted and I reinitialized the recording. So you can see. Now it comes up and tells you TradeZero has been successfully installed. Click close to exit. Now, if you get any errors or it doesn't install, you're going to have to call Affinity support and try to debug the problem and figure out what the problem is, why it couldn't install. That is outside of the scope of this document, this video, to talk about technical problems you may or may not have. As those occur, we'll address those on a one-by-one basis. So simply click close. Okay, I'm going to close TradeZero, their website, and I'm going to open TradeZero. Start the software. So I'll go ahead and start it. Parameters incorrect. Interesting. Let me start the shortcut. And this is what I do going through videos. I actually step through the process and do it. If I run into any problems, instead of stopping the recording, I go through it. Let's work through it. So I start TradeZero. and it started in version 2.324. So I know that what happened was the shortcut was changed. Okay, so I will need to adjust that, and that's one thing we'll talk about. So let me go back. Let me go and log in. Zero Pro. I will go ahead and log in to this account. Okay, and the software is operation as we expected. Okay. Now everything, I know that this is where I left the account earlier today when I finished trading. My watch list is still there. The stocks that I was watching are there, so everything is fine with the upgrade. Now when I close, I'm not going to save the layout because I haven't changed anything. So going back, this TradeZero shortcut is the new one which works. If I'm going back and looking in my programs for TradeZero, okay, and this one is invalid because I tried to start it. Oh, no, it worked that time, so I guess it wasn't finished when I did that. So it's good. So I go ahead and start the software. So that's all you need to go through and upgrade your software. Look at the video list and see lists available videos for the new features that are in this release of software. Thank you and happy trading.